It's built on a nice solid base. The axle isn't too wide, so it's going to have that sturdiness at the bottom, but it's just that weight at the top and the fact that he's going backwards. There'll be somebody else in there doing the steering. Don't worry about that. I've fallen for this kind of trick in the past. I'm not going to fall for it today. Right then, here we go. Here's the berm. Big left-hander. Round the corner. He's gone. Here's the problem, money everywhere, and that just tipped up, and there's the issue. It starts to buckle, there's too much weight, it's too high, no balance, over you go, and I told you somebody else was in there, there he is. They've got a lot of work to do here. So Saketh is the pilot, and I think we wish him well. I think that's all we can do at this stage because nobody really knows, and that's probably why he's so slow at the top, because he doesn't know either. I mean, most of the time, people at least roll it down the drive or something to see if it's actually... Oh, look at him round there! Oh, he's coming out the side! No, he's not! He nearly is! If he wasn't holding the steering wheel, he would have been in the front row! His seat's gone! This is falling to pieces! He's all over the place! It's an absolute shambles! Of course it was going to be a shambles! Disaster strikes! Mummy's miscalculated mayhem! Now, let's see what Sri can do in regard to getting this soapbox from the top to the bottom. Nice by design, nice sturdy axles, not too wide, the wheel's nice and small, should be okay, and he's sitting nice and proud. The only concern I've got is the handlebar steering, and that's taken wide up the berm. I just wondered for a second if he was going to be able to manage to turn left well enough there, but he's got real speed now through the snow, coming down towards the kicker. The steps on the other side. Here he comes, bang in the centre, over he goes. Oh, he's lost it straight into the bales. He was brave enough to keep the speed on, brave enough to go for the middle of the obstacle, but he lands just slightly skew-whiff. There's a bit of paper mache out the front to design the turtle's head. We'll see whether that is there by the end of the run. And there's a lot of moving parts on this. The creativity, very impressive. It looks really good on the eye. They've worked very hard, this team. And Darius is off to a nice start, just taking it nice and gently around the berm. And now we really start to pick up speed. The bales just to negotiate, then it's the kicker, and this mean green turtle machine is through the snow and tearing down towards the finish here in Hyderabad. Look at his face, look at the concentration, doesn't take his eyes off the road at all, and I think he's going through every possible emotion on the way down. Now get round the hairpin, here we go, that takes the speed off. Get away from the wedge, get towards the finish. Let's have a look at the time, it's going to be a good one, I think. Jagadish is the pilot. The steering wheel's all over the place. Look at it, the steering wheel's come off in his hands. What are they doing? The spectators don't know what to make of it. Look at it, watch this just come off in his hands, look at it. Sandeep is a 7-time national champion for motorcycle racing in India, so he's a real local celebrity, and he's under a fair deal of pressure. Reputations can be made or broken very, very quickly in Red Bull Soapbox Racing. So down he comes, sat in that big coffee cup. He's going to go around this berm, goes nice and high. This is where he's going to pick up the speed. Now this really is the moment of truth, and it's starting to wobble. He's out. He's out. And he was starting to bend, and you knew that it was going to go. And there was nothing that Sandeep could do to stay in the coffee cup. And he spilled out onto the tarmac. Down he goes, nothing they could do. Don't forget, we're starting in daylight. We're going to finish in the dark. It really is a rarity for any kind of Red Bull Soapbox event. So, Indestructibles on the way with this big left-handed berm to start with. Not too much speed. Oh, they've gone on the inside and caught the bales. In fairness to them, it's still in one piece. They said it was going to be indestructible. It's that front wheel, the front left just catching the straw. So Homies, group of friends, they've got a YouTube channel called Homies where they do challenges. And I doubt there have been too many challenges as difficult as this one today. So it starts off, as you can see, nice and gentle. Now it really starts to kick in. They're going to get to a big left-hand berm. That's the first thing. There is a kicker that's got an integrated staircase coming up, and that's a real challenge for both the driver and the soapbox. Is it going to be strong enough? Can it survive? It lands on the nose, just about okay. The cricket helmets might come in handy if they get it wrong, and they might have got it wrong there. You've got to be in complete control when you come over that little element there. You see the wheels start to wobble, can't get it round, into the bales. Big wheels at the back, small ones at the front. Anybody who watches this, you know I don't particularly like that design. But let's see. Group of friends They have a racing team manager. She's called Diana, so let's hope she's done the job well. There's the big left-handed berm, and they're going to go slightly higher because they've got a bit of speed at the top. It looks like it's going to be nice and aerodynamic, this one, doesn't it? I think it's too early to start waving those hands, and a lot can happen between now and then. But if you can put a score on the board, it gives everybody something to aim at today. Took the kicker and the staircase remarkably well. Oh, the front's gone! The front wheel's gone, just when I was praising the design, and there is the problem. There's the landing, it starts to buckle, and once those pram wheels start to go, there is absolutely nothing that you can do about it. So Beats and Banter, local team from Hyderabad, and he looks precariously positioned, doesn't he, up there? Rather him than me. Nice gentle start, then it gets steep, and so far today the teams are finding it virtually impossible to get from the start ramp to the finish line. Let's see whether this team can do it. Already seems to be losing a bit of control, hitting that berm, struggling, fighting with the soapbox to get it round the corner. Astonishing pilot work there from Siddharth, who got round. There's the snow. Never snows in Hyderabad. It does today. It's the beauty of the Red Bull Soapbox Race, and they're doing okay. Beats and Banter flying down the course, starting to celebrate. Don't forget, we've still got the hairpin that scrubs off the speed. And then they've got to get down towards the... Well, they've lost the wheel! Just when it seemed like it couldn't go wrong. Beats and Banter are beaten in Hyderabad today. A lot of hard work's gone into it. Let's see whether it all comes to fruition here in Hyderabad today. Nice steady start at the top, and they've already admitted, like a lot of teams today, they are very nervous about the steepness of the course. When it does start to bite, you've got to keep your wits about you. A little wobble there through the berm, but fine, it's okay. I think caution is one of the elements here for HUGMOBILE. The team running down behind, and so far so good through the snow. There we go. Coming up now through these little bales, and we'll see how this big obstacle, the kicker with the integrated staircase, does. Nice and straight. Oh, the wheels are just starting to go. It's just started to bow at the front now. Is it going to be strong enough, that axle, with those small wheels, strong enough to hold it together down to the finish? This is the hairpin. All the speed goes here. Everybody seems to want to avoid the wedge. This is now a difficult soapbox to steer, but they are going to get to the finish line. They are going to give us a time. It's 1:02.51. This kind of design of soapbox has been successful in the past. The small ones, which look relatively straightforward to control, and we will see what they're able to do. First challenge, as always, for everybody today is this berm. Some choose to go high, some choose to try and go low, and there have been levels of success for everybody so far today. Now the speed's going to kick in. Really is going to kick in. The onboard shot shows you through the snow. Make sure you wipe your eyes. Make sure you can still see where you're going. Make sure you don't get snow on the glasses. Make sure you celebrate with a... Oh, he's lost a load of it. Look at that. It disintegrated on landing. I think he might have got smashed on the forehead by the helmet too, but he's still going. Fair play. Still moving down towards this hairpin. There's the wedge. He's going to go over the wedge. Not many people. Oh, he's stuck on top of the wedge. It was salvageable at that point. But don't go over the wedge. My word, what is he thinking? Let's see what this soapbox can do. Wide axle, quite thick wheels, nice and low to the ground. It's got that big ball at the back, that bowling ball. Whether that's a help or a hindrance remains to be seen. They've travelled 2,500 kilometres to be here today, which must be the furthest that any team's travelled to enter a soapbox race. That's about London to Greece and then a little bit more. They've started off really well. This is where the speed kicks in, coming up towards the kicker, gliding through the bales. Here's the kicker and then the steps. Oh, he's wonky. He went into it off balance, went into it off line, falls out the front, and Raging Ball has gone flying into the straw bales. That's the issue. Hit it slightly off centre. When you hit it slightly off centre, you're going to come a cropper, and that's exactly what happened there. The only thing that's new is the brake cables. It's a good job they've got nice fresh ones of those, because they're going to need it, and off we go. Looks like it could be okay. The moment of truth is here, and the Cape Crusader is on his way down in Hyderabad. Don't get too close to those bales, that can be an issue. Takes you high then around the berm, which is fine. That then means that as you drop off the berm, you get speed earlier than you would do if you went tighter. The fella behind's got a job to keep up. That's how quick they're going. Through the snow, missed the bale, oh, just catches it. Think he might just survive it. That could have been terminal, but it's not. But they have lost speed. Over the kicker, down the steps, Get the speed back up again if you can, because you're going to scrub plenty off coming around this hairpin. I mean, it's nice and smooth. He's doing a fine job, the driver here, and he's going to do the wedge. Is he quick enough? He does get over the wedge, and now he's going to get to the finish in 50.12. That's not bad by any stretch. The flags are raised, and Biryani Sawaari is on its way down. Can this little hot pot of taste and goodness be the winning formula here in Hyderabad today? Right then, round this berm, just rising a little bit, just nipping the edge of it on the way round. Fantastic, he's celebrating already. Mithilesh, we'll see whether he's the man for the job today, through the snow. No problem to this point. Coming down towards the kicker. Flies the kicker nice and straight. That's a really good sign. Just a little wobble at the back. Look, the axle's just a little bit shaky. Let's hope that holds firm. This looks like a good time. It's been really quick. They've even kept the speed on around the hairpin. Now get it moving. Get it towards the finish line. Let's have a look at the time. 42.63. The creativity score is good as well. So this team has really given itself a good solid base. Danush is the pilot. Now if he can do his job, this could be a successful day for this team. From Hyderabad, local team, there's the berm, nice and quick. They've got speed because they've gone high. So you know they've got it. Look at it go now. Look at the speed that it's picking up. This looks really good. Through the snow. Now the obstacles are going to start to come. Dodge the bales. Hit that kicker, down the integrated staircase. Now he's got to hold it firm because he's got this hairpin coming up. That's going to scrub the speed. Can he get it going again? The wedge just before the finish. This is looking fantastic. Misses the wedge out, gets towards the finish line. Let's have a look at the time, 41.15. Outstanding. Inside the two bikes, they say they've got this steering mechanism which is integrated through a collaborative steering system. They've lost a piece already. I mean, it looks a mess, doesn't it? The bean wagon has never been a soapbox, but we're going to see whether they can actually get this thing, once it starts to steepen, anywhere near the finish. I think this would be a miracle of modern science if this gets to the bottom. Keeping the speed off, and I suggest that's a wise thing to do. Very, very steady around the berm. I think those three running behind can actually overtake if they want to. Now they'll go through the snow. There we go. He's loving it, isn't he, Pranav? Big smile on his face. Mask of concentration. Now here's a challenge. This is the kicker into the integrated staircase, and they're over that just about. It's still in one piece. Whoever's welded this thing together, cable tied this thing together, fixed it in any way, shape or form with glue, blue tack, plasticine, whatever they've used, seems to have done a remarkable job. They're still going around the hairpin. They've got the wedge. There's the finish line. It looks like this thing's going to get there. How on earth have they managed it? Give him a push. Get him faster. 1:10.76.